podcast.
Oh.
Finally. I'm actually going to go 90 minutes or 20 minutes in it, and I'm going to make sure it works.
Mm-hmm. Did it not work or something for the last one?
No, the audio got screwed up, and people were talking over each other.
Gotcha.
Oh, and I have to remember my freaking login name.
All right. So let's see. Amumu's being banned this game. I totally agree with that. You should definitely be banning Amumu more often, especially in bronze.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. He's one of those champions that he
needs a lot of help to shut him down. And when you don't shut him down, especially early, he can just carry the other team.
That's fun. I have 2 episode 205s.
Same thing?
Oops, damn it. I accidentally just deleted something I didn't mean to delete. Anyway, I'll just re-download this. Anyway, yeah, no. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the podcast up while I do this. So probably Haber's going to have to carry it. We see Annie coming out of here. Carrie said that's going to be a support Annie.
I don't know. I'd rather see a mid lane Annie.
Would you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Why? Support Annie is so much fun, though.
It's fun, but when you're going against a Leona, you really have to be careful. We'll see who's locked. I like support Annie, but I don't like locking it in first pick because it's just so easy to counter that.
Not if you play it the way I play it.
Just balls to the wall.
You just go ham. You hit level 2 early and you just go nuts. You're dropping Ignite and everything. If you don't get a kill, well.
And that was easier last season, but now since we have a lot, it's more focused on long range. It makes it a lot harder for Annie to succeed in the support role, I think.
Yeah, and support Annie not that great anymore. It takes 2. It doesn't do as much damage as it used to.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. It is definitely fun. I still love busting it out every once in a while.
Now with fixed audio. We're renaming that to episode 2-1. So we have a Vladimir coming out of here. We have a Leona as well.
So they're deciding right now in the top lane between looks like York or Trundle. Which one would you rather see against a Vladimir? Oh, wait. Okay.
All right. Well,
what happened?
Batman quit. Was that what it was?
Looks like it. Okay, well, we'll get another person in here.
Sorry, guys. I know you're all excited. Oh, he had to go. Is this silver?
Buddy. What's that?
Someone is asking, is this silver 3 going to beat up on these guys? No, he's not actually silver 3. He's silver 5.
Well, even if it is, I don't think there's a huge difference in skill between, silver 3 and bronze 2 or something like that. I mean, obviously, yeah, there is, but not huge. And
God. No, okay. it's not something to be upset about. The only reason we're allowing silvers in today is because so many people have played in this and gotten into silver that we're running out of bronzies.
We need more. So if you want to learn, if you're in bronze right now and you're looking to improve your game, come join us. We're here every single Saturday starting at noon Pacific. No, not specific. What is it then? I'm here. I'm here in Central Time. But yeah, we're here to help you get better by casting your games. It may seem harsh sometimes, but it's all just those little things. When you see all these people, we have this problem right now because we've been helping people to get out. We had another guy in the Twitch chat earlier who say we got him out of bronze all the way into gold. Mm-hmm. So.
And you know what? Usually it's all it takes. You might be in bronze, and it could just be one little thing that needs to be changed in your gameplay, and that's why you can't make it out of there. You'd be surprised. But learning to orb walk, for example, let's say you love ADC, but you don't really know how to orb walk that well. And suddenly you master it or you make it one step better, you're probably going to gain 3 divisions. Mm-hmm. You're going to go from bronze 1 to silver 3 and go, holy shit, and then you fix your positioning, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gold 5 now. What happened?
Yeah,
And
it definitely can just be those little things.
you could have all the knowledge, you could have perfect rotations, you could do all of that, but if you don't have good positioning, good warding, if you're not building properly, like the Maokai last game, just building willy nilly whatever the hell he wanted. Yeah, Maokai, I think if he would have fixed what he built, it probably would have been a different game on the top lane.
Yeah.
And that Wukong would have been so high. And the darn lobster over here saying that I cannot ADC for life, me plat playing anything else. You sound like me. I can plat play ADC and top. I can like gold support, and then my jungle is like wood 3.
Yeah, well, it's not that you have to play everything that well. You should have at least 1 or 2 roles that you think you know inside and out. Especially you should know how to play every role, but you shouldn't have every role mastered. You're never going to.
Mm-hmm.
There's just way too much in the game to know.
I am instantly regretting not eating lunch. Fun day.
Oh, it's gonna get funner. That's a word.
More fun. Are you gonna start being like the EUS casters, or EU casters? I should say. That's a funnily enough.
Funnily enough, no.
I hate that so much. And I'm pretty sure it's only a European thing, because it's supposed to be humorously enough. All right, Nami coming out of here. We have Tenderballs looking at Kog'Maw. Interesting choice with the Vladimir. I haven't seen Vladimir in quite a while, but they didn't fix his E, so I'm surprised more people are not playing him.
Oh, I've been playing him a ton in the top lane.
You liking it?
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better with his E fixed.
Well, yeah, because you can actually gain life back now.
Yeah, that part. It definitely makes it easy once you get your Hextech revolver. You can just kind of spam that and stay healthy in lane.
So it looks like, I'm assuming Boots is going to be taking Lulu support, but it definitely could be a mid lane so Lulu as well. And now we have a Vayne come out of here. Now, I'm probably going to be very harsh on you, Tender, if you are playing Vayne. So I hope you have or walking and your mechanics down, because she is intensive.
Yeah. I mean, Vayne doesn't have a whole lot of other things besides her auto attack. So yeah, your mechanics need to be really sharp to play her and play her well.
We have Ginkgo come out here with the Syndra. So Syndra into Annie. I actually like this matchup because I think Annie can dominate it. If she gets a little ahead, she starts winning. I like the Caitlyn pick here a lot, actually. This Caitlyn Lulu bottom lane into this Vayne Nami means that they can bully them out together. The Lulu and Caitlyn are going to be able to bully Vayne and Nami out.
Yeah, so if you're on the blue team right now, you should be looking at their team saying they have, Caitlyn, those guys. We shouldn't really be looking to go too ham. You have a good team to just sort of wait it out, wait for your jungler to come in and set up a gank for you, or even just play it out until mid game, because you have a stronger AD carry as the game goes on, because Caitlyn will fall off immensely, especially in team fights.
Right. As she goes on, because all she's also auto attack, but she has no modifier like Vayne does to the auto attacks. But that lane, with a properly played and placed Caitlyn, she should be able to bully out this Vayne very, very easily.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because you have Lulu, you have picks helping you. Trundle coming into the Vladimir. I'm not upset with it. You're definitely not going to win lane. You can lose it, but more than likely shouldn't, because you'll both be running teleport. You'll be able to sustain through it. So I like the Trundle pick. You'll definitely help out later. I would have also kind of liked to see a Maokai come out as well, though.
I think Trundle can win this lane if he gets an early Negatron cloak, or building into your Spirit Visage, and not running instantly going for the Blade of the Ruined King.
Right. No, you need to build Hex Drinker. That's one of the first items you should build.
I think I'd prefer to see like the Spirit Visage first, because that's going to help your sustain even better in the long run.
The sustain, the sustain is great, but it all depends on it depends how they're playing. To be honest with you, either or works. If the person is actually a decent Vladimir and is able to poke you out with Qs and keep you zoned, then yeah, absolutely. Spirit Visage allows you to sustain in a tower. But if you're able to get into his face and kind of push him down, Hexdrinker is not a bad pick either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the problem with picking Trundle into an AP top laner is you're not getting the most out of your kit. Trundle's kit is made to be against an AD bruiser in the top lane because you're taking away so much of their power with your bite, where you're not going to be getting as much out of it against like an AP top laner like Vlad, who's not going to be using his auto attacks or using any AD ratios.
Right. Sorry about it. Wreckers messaged me. He's like, I want to play this. I'm like, sorry, buddy, you're not.
You're too good for us.
Womp womp. You are You're a plat level player, and you can't get in. I won't even make an exception for you.
So finally, Jax coming out for the jungler on the purple team. We've been seeing some Jax in the jungle. It definitely works. But a lot of times they just get too focused on, building their Pharaoh Flare and stacking that in jungle, where, you have that counter-strike and it'll really easily able to engage in team fights where you should be, focusing most of your power.
I get it, but I wouldn't have ran a hyper carry to the jungle at this point. If I would have run anybody with this team, I would have run Evelynn.
Mm-hmm.
I would have done Evelynn or Jarvan. Out of the jungle. Even a Kha'Zix would have worked better than a Jax, in my opinion, because Kha'Zix is... all those characters that I'm picking are naturally tanky. They have some kind of way to make them tanky. Now, Jax does as well when he pops his ultimate, but he has to have items for that to work.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to have either attack damage or AP to turn that into armor and magic resist. Jax can definitely gank as well, but Evelynn, for example, could submarine into the team and get propped up by the Lulu.
Yeah.
With her... While Evelynn also drops down the AoE ultimate that gives her more life, she becomes this walking murdering machine that doesn't have to build tanky because she has so much support. Mm-hmm. So that's really why I like that as a pick better. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that Mystic God plays Evelynn, but for the future, like if you kind of see like a team comp like this where you have a Lulu in there, doing submarine comps are great.
Yeah. The only thing that really Jax really brings to them is if this game goes late, it gives them a way to deal with the Vayne.
Sure. I know what you're saying, but hopefully, you just have to. Well, okay, so I'm looking at this team. Blue team has like an all-in hard engage. It's going to be if blue team if purple team does not get ahead by 20 minutes and does not keep that lead and they can't lose team fights.
Mm-hmm.
The long and the short of it is purple team. If it's all grouped up and it's even, blue team wins more than likely. I mean, it can swing one way or the other, but I believe an initiation between Vi, a Pillar, a Nami ult, and Annie. Like, I think there's a whole giant wombo combo thing going on, right? The purple team has to be ahead, has to be winning lane, and has to push stuff down and keep split pushing and breaking up the blue team to effectively play their team comp well.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're on the purple team, your bottom lane should be getting ahead fairly easily, and you need to be capitalizing on that, placing wards into the lower side jungle to get ready for that early dragons, keeping that timer, and then snowballing the rest of your lanes from there at that point.
Right. Yep, it's also, guys, remember, dragons. We want to see dragons. Oh, my leg just... Oh, shit. Sorry.
You all right?
My leg just cramped up. I was moving in my chair. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's what you get for somebody who went to the gym and didn't stretch.
Yeah, got to do those stretches.
Okay. So I'm back, and let's do this again.
What were you saying?
Hurt. I was saying today's focus is on dragons. Please take dragons. Jesus Christ, that hurt. That's like, do I win RP for having the bronze boot camp moment where I'm in the middle of sentences and just freak out?
Is that a thing?
It is now.
All right.
By the way, if you guys are watching this and you want the podcast, episode 205 is up.
Get on it.
Sorry that it's late.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2. All right, they're matched, evenly matched in skins.
Okay. Unranked to diamond for charity. Raffle and headset giveaway. How exciting.
Who's doing that?
Owen MC.
Hmm.
Owen M, who I don't know who that is. Team 2G.
Trick's got a team or something?
That's team2g.com.
All right. I'd believe it.
All right, as we're getting into this game, hopefully we see a normal start, no crazy invades coming out of here. We definitely could do it. Blue team has the advantage here at level 1 by far with a nice place Nami bubble.
Yeah.
I'm just really curious to see how this bottom lane plays out. I know it's top lane should be pretty much a farm fest. Can't really look at it too much. I would think that Vladimir would be able to push out this Trundle for a little while until Trundle either picks up. I think Trundle could actually spend some time up there and also build right into a Bilgewater.
Yeah.
Because that'll allow you to kind of go ham, and you'll be able to steal quite a number of stats from somebody. And that's another thing I was going to talk about earlier. Picking this Trundle is really nice because now that they have Jax, all that stat that Jax get when R's pressed is going to be taken away from him.
Was it calculated as he presses his R, or is it a continuously update? I'm not sure.
I think it's calculated when you press it.
Okay. Get everyone reordered here. They're up. Pause.
And the pause.
DC on the red team. Nope. Okay, we're good. God. I always forget the overlay.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. Just sitting here, and we're still the loading screen overlay is going.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So it's good now.
We're back. Yep, I actually do agree that darn lobster came in here said that Vi Syndra combo is really dangerous, or that the Vi Annie combo is very dangerous, and the Syndra can be taken out quite a bit. With a very well placed stun into an E. That Syndra will have her ult blown early, so we can see tender balls and Vi. Everyone be quiet.
Oh, what?
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Oh, let's just walk back in this bush. Why would you put your? What? I would have if I was them. If I was Vlad, I would have walked around and put my ward in that bush, just like from the back of the pit. So then I'm like, I know you guys are here.
Yeah. Please go away now. Okay, so yeah, good call, red team. They're just gonna trade buffs now.
Yeah, this is when they know you're here. So you just walk out and you go to your red and you surprise them there, like.
Yeah.
Kind of silly that flash and everything was blown. You all still sat in that bush.
Yeah. So now the flash is blown to Vayne. She's got no chance of being really aggressive, and they're being really risky going around this way.
Oh my god!
My god! Oh
no,
god.
You shouldn't have showed yourself.
Oh man, everyone's too antsy. Well, at this point, why is everyone on the red team still there? They don't need everyone there. They're going to be losing so much just staying here.
Yeah, and is this Caitlyn's gonna run the really long way around? Caitlyn, you went the long way. You went the wrong way. You need your support to walk with you through that bush because you're gonna miss out. I'm guarantee you're gonna miss out on CS. Yep, there's one that you've missed out on.
Yeah, I just hate seeing this. Like, you got the enemy's buff, but you gave up a whole wave in order to do that, and at that point you're on the losing end of that. Because you miss out on a wave, now you're not going to get level 2 first. The enemy team's going to have level 2, and they're going to have.
And now you're going to eat shit as you walk in here. Like you just wasted so much of your time and life and everything.
And Lulu is just getting to lane.
You didn't need to go help him.
Not that way. Not that way, Lulu.
Oh, the bubble. This is not good. Can you push into the wall? Do you have it? Oh, you took Silver Bolt second. Yeah, I don't like Silver Bolts as a second pick either on Vayne. Condemn is always the better choice.
On every character, you shouldn't be going like too aggressive skills. You should be getting like your normal skill that you start, whatever it is, no matter what champion. And then second usually should be some sort of defensive or CC.
Yeah, it's a very good general rule of thumb. Oh, we see Jax coming in here with the flash from the behind. And turn nothing into it because no one was ready because Lulu was too far behind. Good try, but not the end of the day. So Caitlyn definitely now that was a good gank in the fact that it gave Caitlyn a little bit more breathing room to try to hit level 2 and be that bully. So Caitlyn should be able to now auto attack, harass out this Vayne, and that's what's going to make or break and change whether or not this Caitlyn is going to come back in the lane.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to pick Caitlyn, you need to be good at harassing. And top lane here, kind of like I suspected, is just going to get pushed into the tower, and he's going to sustain it back up.
Yeah, as Vlad, you need to be careful early game not to overuse your E, your Tides of Blood. Because when you get that keep stacking at 4, you can turn the lane back into Trundle's favor before you get that spell vamp.
In the jungle.
Oh, look at that. We found each other. Vi flashes away at that point. Oh, shit.
Turn it around. Good job, Annie. Annie, fantastic job there, recognizing that there was a gank going down and moving as soon as those pings came out. Vi, probably something there could have played a little bit better. If I back and watch it, I can tell you how to play it. But, overall, great. Bottom lane down here being the aggressors and red team turning it back around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nami died to minions that time.
Being too aggressive.
Yeah. If they were going to go aggressive, they did land the double bubble at that point. I go on to the person that's lower. Go on to Lulu. For the kill. They could, if Vayne could have gotten her Silver Bolts proc off, I think they could have killed Lulu at that point, but instead she went for Caitlyn.
I like that Tender here is still poking away and having fun with it down here. Like he's not intimidated by this. But this Caitlyn really should be using her range right now to her advantage. She should walk in front of those minions a little bit. She should be poking down Tender balls with as many auto attacks, especially those headshot auto attacks. You should know your headshot's there and ready to go.
Yeah. So Nami went back, picks up 2 wards, 1 pink, and 5 health potions.
Wow. Okay.
You shouldn't.
Well, we have a fight actually coming down here with Jax and for Ewok, eating it with the stun. Good job. Again, this Annie just dominating in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, it's like we said, now Annie's should definitely have the advantage. Syndra's completely out of mana.
So I am looking up here. We didn't talk about it, but Trundle started with a Doran's Blade rather than a Doran's Shield. Definitely should have started with the...
Yeah.
I think you should start with the Doran's Shield for the passive health regen over the auto attack health regen. Yeah, you are giving up the passive that blocks damage basic attacks, but you're going to probably eat a few of those as he is harassing you down. And since you have teleport, you should be going back, buying your items, and teleporting back. You won't be missing anything out if you do it. Don't ping, just go back.
Yep. Okay, so okay. How long has Vi been up there? Did just try to get a gank off? I didn't see.
Roll into that, get the kill. Boom! Oh, if you would have also condemned with that. So something fun you can do, you can actually auto tag and condemn at the same time by animation canceling. So you get the silver brocs, and condemn will also proc silver bolts.
Oh, Caitlyn, why?
What did she do?
Goes back, picks up Zeal.
Ooh. No. Oh, you know why? No, I know why she's doing it. I know why she's doing it because they talked about it on the podcast this week, actually picking up Static Shiv first to be able to be a bully because she gets a lot out of attack speed.
But she gets more, I still think she gets more out of straight attack damage. Yeah, you can get your passive off more often, but it's not going to hurt nearly as much.
It's more about pushing the wave and using that Static Shiv proc to harass. Oh, Mystic God getting CC'd to death right here. Let's see if they can go on to Tender Balls and take him out. Good job with the auto attacks. Keep walking forward. You should have continued to walk forward right there, Governor. That would have actually changed that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think he still had his net. He could have fired off to make up some ground.
Oh. And Vi coming down here for the counter gank. Let's see what they can do. The bubble lands, misses. Ultimate comes out of here. Mystic God getting popped away with the ebb and flow. So good job there, Vi. For Ewok doing a good job of top lane, but we do see Syndra coming up here. Cola weak. Okay, so we got that. Actually, going back to that point of the Zeal, I don't mind Zeal into Static Shiv early on Caitlyn. I actually would have liked probably the Average Blade pick up early for the extra gold generation that allowed you to get to that point. But she does get quite a bit out of attack speed, and that Static Shiv proc getting it more often does quite a bit of damage. Yes, she gets a lot out of raw AD, but if she can't attack very quickly, it doesn't really do much for her because she's not gaining attack speed.
All right. Well, I guess it's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. It really depends. And yeah, she's in a spot where pushing up the lane more is going to help her. So I'd like to see where this goes.
Right. So lots of action down here in the bottom lane. Now you're getting a little greedy over wards.
As always, it's that tri-brush, man.
Yep, gotta have my tri-brush. Gotta be able to see out of it. Oh, what do we see over here? Annie coming down here, dropping the stun. Got a flash out. Good job. I like how this Annie's playing this game. You did a fantastic job of roaming around. Yeah, you died up in the top lane, but you've been in three successful ganks at this point. So I'll give it up to you for that.
Okay, let's see.
So right now, what we're looking at, I think this would be a really good time to get have Jax come bottom lane again and clear out that ward now that it's there. And come back around for either a lane gank or whatever it may be. That way it allows him to... We can get Dragon. Because it's about the time we should be looking at Dragon. And you know that ward was there because you saw the team fighting over it. At least you should have saw your team fighting over it. So helping your team get rid of those wards is also another successful thing you can do as a jungler.
Yeah. So he goes in, puts the ward in on their red camp. But he is level 5 to Vi's level 7. So you should really be looking more towards your own jungle, just to try to get even in levels.
And you should not show yourself walking through mid lane.
Yeah. Because now, hey, look, you found a Vi.
Because Vi saw you walk through it because you walked through mid lane. Yeah. So that's why you got killed there. It's not because she had a ward there. It's not because she's magical. It's because she saw you walk through mid lane to your red buff, and she just happened to be in the top jungle, and she said, I'm going to help. Oh, that's one of those flashes where you had Ignite on you, so you're going to die either way. Sucks. We all do those. When we see building here, we do see that Spectre's Cowl coming out early.
Haunting Guy is for Vlad. Which is, helps eat through a lot of that magic resist that Trundle's building. But it hurts your sustain at this point where Trundle's going to be able to push you a little bit more. Now that he's got more ranks in his queue, he's got more damage that he can bring to the party.
Yeah, I do. I like that Hextech or not revolver. Yeah, no revolver. I was thinking gunblade.
Gunblade on it. Yeah, that would be something.
You can definitely do it, but it doesn't work that well.
No. Oh, Caitlyn, no ulti, no mana for an ulti.
No, but she's got to be sitting at gold at this point. They're even in CS, even after that early game guffaw they had.
Speaking of gold, Vayne's sitting on 2,300 right now. She still has not gone back.
Yep, she should be able to go right out and buy. What is she going to do here?
Probably Zerks.
There you go, an award. I like it.
Yeah.
Has the Nami going back? You have your Sightstone Nami. Get rid of that ward. Sweeper out of Vayne.
Vayne gets the sweeper instead. All right.
Or may work. Yeah, Savage going hard here in the top lane. This is about the point where he should be able to start turning that around. Definitely having that Spectre's Cowl. Can he? I don't think he's going to be able to get the kill.
No, he doesn't have his ult. No. Yeah, good idea backing off there, knowing your limitations.
So with all this roaming, Annie is only down. She is 2-1-2 to the 1-1-0. She's building a Rod of Ages first, make herself a little more tanky. I like Rod of Ages, but at the same time, I don't like it on Annie. Oh, we see the flash coming out of mid lane. Annie's going in. Ultimate's coming down from Vi, and there's death, but we have more stuff going on in the bottom lane. Exhaust is down on to Tender. Double exhaust. The flash is missed. Can he catch her? Yes. Yep. It's a death. Yeah. So that's one of the big problems that you will find by rushing Static Shiv is that you can't duel super well early if you don't have the item. You should avoid dueling if you don't have it. Oh, right here, top lane, red team. Boom.
In the face. Okay, so hey, Jax, guess who you just saw top lane? Guess where you're going? Yep, you got it. But
right. Level 7 to her level 9, though. You really should just be in that jungle. You don't have any kill pressure down here at the level that you're at.
It does blow a flash out of it.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That bubble missed because she preemptively dropped the bubble and he jumped over it.
Mm-hmm.
So playing against the Jax, you can't put it where he was. You have to put it where he's going. So if he's going to go on top of you.
Okay,
Caitlyn.
so Syndra's roaming down now.
Oh, no, Caitlyn.
Caitlyn gets...
Sorry, no play-by-hair play here. I'm just trying to watch the fight and see how it's going to go. Fury, you walked in quite a bit of damage. Good turnaround on that one. That Jax stun definitely helped that out quite a bit. You had good positioning. You recognized the big threat being Annie, and you put her down. Caitlyn, unfortunately, getting caught. Late teleport. Very late teleport. We're going to see a pillar come out. No, come on, where's that pillar? That pillar should have been out and down a little bit sooner than it was. You can continue to go. If you get a chomp down on her, you will slow her for 0.5 seconds, flash over the wall, and that's going to force red team back. I would like to see that teleport as soon as that engage started before. Like, when they caught Caitlyn and then we saw Jax turning around, that teleport should have gone down. And I like this. Here we go, name of the game, picking up the dragons. Good job recognizing that Trundle is down here, can't get back to top lane. You might as well get some gold out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vlad's got same at A, pushing top. But going back to that fight here, as soon as Annie roams down to mid, you have a certain window of time where you have to make something happen before the enemy mid laner comes down as well. And if you're still just stuck down there, especially when the enemy mid laner offers a lot like Syndra does, you're putting your team in a bad position because now you're just attracting more down to the bottom lane.
Right. And Savage over here are we going to see the death? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So Savage, you blew that pool to try to get through the minions to get to Annie, and that's not how you use the pool.
Yeah. You've really got to save that as honestly as late as you can.
Right. You should be using it to dodge abilities or dodge skills, or don't stand against the wall. I mean, it worked out for you, but rule of thumb, don't stand against walls. Orb walk yourself away from walls when you're playing against Vayne.
Yeah.
Because if Lulu wasn't there, that probably would have turned around in Blue's favor, just by the nature of the champions. But see that static shiv actually coming through for her, the extra damage she's getting, the extra attack speed, it all works. She get more headshots more quickly, and they are doing quite a bit of damage in the early. So now what she needs to move into, though, is a BF sword or a pickaxe. Whatever she can pick up next time she goes back. Get this tower. Good job. Way to recognize that this can go down to this point. From power staying around just a little too long. You should be walking out of there now because that turret is going to go down. And I think Trundle, a little happy with his ultimate, likes to try to engage a little too hard sometimes. Oh man, there's action everywhere. Actually, we see action in the mid lane as Jax tries to go hard, or excuse me, Vi catches up this underlevel Jax. So what are we seeing build out here? We haven't really talked about it. Jax decided to go the Quill Cove route. You're making himself tanky, so he's not doing damage. Yeah, I kind of have the same feeling as you. Like, just build Spirit of the Elder Lizard on Jax jungle.
Yeah, I mean,
there it is. Kill her. Slow.
I mean, when you're building damage, you're also getting stats from your ultimate that'll help you with defense. And when you're that far behind and you're in champion that benefits more from attacking things, that's not going to help you clear out your jungle to help get back in your levels quicker.
Right. Finishing the Spirit of the Ancient Golem. I would have rather seen the Spirit of the Elder Lizard come out of it because it would have been able to allow you to clear the camps. So you can clear the camps just as quickly, but if with as much as you were ganking, as much as you were trying to turn fights around, having that Spirit of the Elder Lizard could have turned something at any point in your favor.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. You're staying alone too long, Caitlyn. At this point, that tower was almost dead. You should have been out of there before any point. So not recognizing that. Blue team, though, really is running away, like I said before. The team comp just seems to be better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too much else to say about that at this point.
Right here. I like this sort of here, Vi being in the right position. The ultimate comes down, nice bubble comes out. That troll pool at the proper time to dodge it. Can they turn this back around? Shut down. See Syndra coming around from the left-hand side. Vayne is going ham. That exhaust down the slow. Heard quite a bit of damage coming out. We'll see Vayne just going to chase down this. Didn't need to flash for that, but It works. Can you do it? You're going to be able to kill Savage. One more, and Savage is dead. There we go. Jack's going ham in here onto Vayne. Vayne with Ignite's Condemn into the wall. Can probably taking out Mystic God for a triple kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what started out bad for them turned back around just because they have that monumental lead at this point.
Yeah, just little missteps there. That team fight was one, it's a monumental lead, and two, there was a few missteps. Like I was watching Vayne flash when she didn't need to, but she didn't know that. She didn't calculate her damage correctly, which is fine. We've all done that.
Oh yeah.
Caitlyn really started that fight by staying around the turret too long. Mm-hmm. You should, when you got 3 people barreling down on a turret that's got under half life, you should just leave it and walk away.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. We'll see what. Trundle should just be able to get away.
Pop that W and run.
Or
hasn't popped W yet. Decided to go ham flat. Did he flash back into that?
I think he, accidentally flashed.
I'm hoping.
Okay, so that's a choice.
Trundle, I know it's lunchtime, but you didn't need to go ham. Okay.
Yeah. How do you feel about the getting Black Cleaver on Vi?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
With where this team is at right now.
I guess like upgrading it from Brutalizer though.
I would have gone a little more defensive just so I can stay in longer and continue to, because you're getting natural armor shred as long as you're getting 3 auto attacks off. So
yeah, I see a lot of people really like to rush the Black Cleaver. I don't like to see it really, because you do need to have, for it to be the most effective armor shred item, you need to have at least, I think, 100 armor. No, that's for Last Whisper becomes the most effective after 100 armor. Black Cleaver's in the range between 60 and 100. Okay. As long as you get all your stacks off, which you have to do.
Right. And that's 5 stacks. And here we go. It's a nice teleport coming down from Trundle to be able to turn this fight around. Can I see a pillar? No, what are you doing, Trundle? Which way? Who are you going for here? Mystic God, who got popped up. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mystic Gods go down. Now, blue team, you are all together. Here's your choices. Baron or push down for inhibitors? I agree with the inhibitor.
Yeah.
Choice here. So good team fight there all around. It's just blue team's team comp being very far ahead. I would be very surprised if red team is going to be able to do much to come back from this, because everybody's just going to become too tanky at this point to really deal with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now that they got all their core items. Yeah, it's just red team just gotten too far ahead, and they don't have enough resources to really get back in. I mean, they can try to get some wards down to get a pick here and there, and that's just going to be their best chance of getting back in, because they can't try to 5v5 them if they've learned anything from their past mistakes.
Especially with Jax, he's level 9 still.
Mm-hmm.
To level 13 Vi. Like, Jax spent too much time dying and trying to gank and doing nothing.
Yeah, and spent too much time dying.
Right, and he's got a tome. What is Jax building? He doesn't even have boots yet.
Yeah.
Like, you should have had boots 10 minutes ago. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
And Jax, you're level 10. You should now stop trying to do things. You should look and say, I'm level 10. Oh my god, he's level 14. Yeah, you need to be not chasing this down because you're not going to get the kill. She's going to kill you considering the level difference, and you flashed again without an unneeded flash. Because your team followed up, you're getting the kill, which... Alright, now...
This isn't teaching you a lesson.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach you a lesson here. You need to go back, but your team is following you up. So your team is doing a good job of following you, but you're just so far behind, Jax, and you're really hampering your team, especially with what you're building. Like, you don't have boots, you've got a tome, you're building a sheen, you don't have boots.
Speaking of building a sheen, I think Trundle's looking to go for that.
Oh yeah, probably. You're right. Looking that way.
Which, it's not. Trinity Force is a good item on Trundle. It really helps him out. But when you've already started building into that cut, let's go ahead and finish that into Blade of the Ruined King. It'll help you a lot more than just getting that Sheen Wood for about the same price.
Yeah, you get tons of free stats from it. You won't die. Oh, look at this. Level 14 Vi. Oh my god, the damage is real.
Oh, man. Yeah, and part of that is the items, but a lot of that just is the level difference.
Oh, big time. Having all that extra AD. You get tons of extra AD by just leveling up. So now we look at level 15. 5 levels ahead of you, Jax.
Mm-hmm.
That can't feel good.
Yeah, you can't compete with that. Now that Vi has just completed her Trinity Force.
Oh, shoot. What is the button to take off team fight mode?
A?
Oh, there it is. That's cute. Okay. So this game is still going around. Right now, I'd like... So blue team, you either need to group up and send Trundle to split push, or group up and win this game. Because Jax is so far behind that you could blow him up in like 2 seconds. I mean, hell... Okay, we Tender Ball's coming down here. We can see you need to be able to take out Boots, but Syndra just too much. Yeah, if you guys continue to split push like that and get caught while doing it, oh my god. Yeah. This is going to happen.
That T-Force damage.
Okay, well, congratulations, Vi, on your carrying of your team. Holy crap.
12-1-7.
All right, there we go. Group up, take out that tower. Don't go back yet. You got plenty of time. And, you know, good job, everybody that's playing in this game. I was actually going to say I was really impressed by the supports on both teams because they picked up their sweeper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and they didn't wait around for
quickly. Well, I don't know. I actually didn't see.
Oh, and Nami with the Mikhail's Crucible. I like that quite a bit. Vi just walking through kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sometimes you just got to turn it around. And that flash that missed over the wall.
What? Were you trying to get the kill, or were you trying to get away? Either way, it wasn't going to work out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what that choice there was.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about these item picks here then. So you're the Vladimir expert. Would you have actually upgraded into Will of the Ancients considering what your team has?
As opposed to
leaving it as a revolver.
Yeah. I think you should still go for Woda just because that you do get that extra spell vamp as well as the CDR. At that point, it's just an overall like really is a core item on Vladimir.
I don't think Woda is a core item on Vladimir. I mean, it's very, very good.
The way that they've reworked it at this point, I still think it's really good. And it's better than just leaving as a hex tech for the gold that you're spending on it. It's not that much to upgrade it into a Woda.
How much is it? Is it still the Amp Tome? I haven't played. I haven't used it in a while.
It's the Fiendish Codex, and then I think like another like 300 gold or something like that.
So I want to point out that Vladimir just bought boots at 26 minutes in the game, and Jax still does not have boots, and he's level 10 and has been level 10 for the past like 3 minutes. Jax, word of advice: buy boots.
Boots do wonders. Hey, I've played games where I buy nothing but boots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just get all 6 different kind of boots. Moving really quick around the map.
I hear more boots make you move more quickly. Look at this Vi. She's like, not even afraid. I'm going to 5v1 the team. Ultimate coming down out of here. Nice. And this Vayne going to come around from the back and just clean it up. Nice ultimate. Yeah, there's not much to say other than levels and item difference. Turn that around.
Yeah. Oh, where did Trundle teleport in from base?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well, 34 to 12.
Ooh,
we're up 20k
Nami.
gold at this point.
Go ahead, save the Mikhails. And that's a 180-second cooldown. It's not worth just using for a heal.
Oh, right. There you go. Look at this attack speed. So this is an easy inhibitor. What do you got left on? You know, a few seconds left before people come up, but you can easily kill that Jax. He's level 11 at this point. I mean, even Vayne is higher. So turn this around, go to Baron. There's really not much more we can say or critique about this. I actually feel really bad.
Yeah. Blue team should just be able to, get Baron, Trundle, split push. Other teams push the rest of the lanes.
I'm sorry to Claude, but this is that game where you give up.
Yeah. I don't get why he doesn't want to ever surrender.
Because he always thinks he can come back.
Like,
I get it.
Well, I mean,
All
even
right.
if you, whatever. I mean, personal choice.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Can you
Did
get
this
it? Get in
really
there and
come
help him,
back?
Vane.
Flash it. Oh, the bubble.
Vane, you should have actually stood in there and helped him finish getting that more quickly. Teleport's going to come down into the middle of the pit, but still the damage and
They
the
got it.
power
Vlad
so
got
much.
it.
Congratulations, Vlad. Honestly, I put that on Vane for trying to play defense. Quadro, is that a penta?
Ah,
Oh!
Vane! You dick.
Vane, why? Okay, so that problem I had with that fight there, and here's actually something I can talk about, is Vane, you tried to play defense. Vane, you should never play
What the-
defense. You are an 80 carry, okay? Allow your support to walk out there. The support should be the one that's walking out there, the bubble, walking out the ebb and flow, whatever it may be. You're using, her E to add some extra slow. But, even Trundle can play defense. You just do so much damage to Baron between your passive and Blade of the Ruin King that, or your passive doesn't work, but Blade of the Ruin King, that you need to stay on the boss.
I just realized Trundle got a gunblade.
Yeah, sure did. Feel like he's trolling.
Yeah, at this point it doesn't really matter too much for their team, so he can do what he wants.
And that is that.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you said sorry, Vane. You cost the pentakill. There's no going back.
It was your fault. All right. Well, I know it is almost 2 o'clock, but I actually need to jet early today.
All right, you want to call it?
Yeah, you know what? If you're fine with that, I think we had a couple good games here out of these guys. Taught quite a bit. Actually, had a lot of fun casting, but
Yeah.
I kind of realized that not eating lunch before I started this was a really bad idea.
All right, so thanks everyone for joining us today. We'll be back again with Bronze Bootcamp next Saturday starting at 12. But don't forget to tune in to the Trinity Force podcast going on. You guys record on Mondays and Wednesdays, right?
You got it.
Yeah, and then Battle Arena, if you're in NA, that's going on Tuesday nights for NA. If you want to find out more information, head over to the Trinity Force website, www.trinityforcepodcast.com. You can find anything and everything under the sun related to the Trinity Force podcast there. You got anything else you want to say?
No, thanks for letting me come on and help you out with it today. I'm definitely I want to come back, and do it again because it's quite a bit. It's different. I haven't been on this for a while. I know I started this thing to help players out, but you guys do a fantastic job. I liked all your advice you got going here. So, guys, listen to Haber, listen to Seagrove as we move forward, and we'll be back again on Tuesday and Saturday with more boot camp.
All right. Goodbye. See you.